Hi, I'm David Gantz, your Buncombe County Commission Chair. I'd like to talk to you about our meeting on September 15, 2009 and what happened. There were two main topics of discussion. First of all, we tentatively awarded a franchise agreement for the solid waste pickup of residential property. Basically, it's our garbage contract. And what we do, not garbage in the sense of bad, but garbage in the sense of solid waste, of course. The solid waste contract had been held by GDS Republic for over 10 years. And that's how long this new franchise agreement is going to be for. Every county has a right to set the conditions and terms of the garbage pickup because it's a lot of money. Right now, the people of Buncombe County were being served by GDS Republic. And what we did is, since it is a 10-year exclusive contract, we let it out for bid, and we had three people that ended up bidding on it. We looked at the recycling capability, we looked at their capacity to handle business, we looked at how how their customer service has been in other areas. And it was an interesting tally that we had our staff and county attorney and different folks look at in finance to get a recommendation of the best deal. We came back with after we got all the information, the staff recommended Waste Pro over GDS Republic, who is serving us now. It was a tough call in some ways because there were a lot of employees from GDS Republic there, and naturally we don't want anybody to lose their job in these times. But Waste Pro, who is headquartered out of Florida, they came back with a bid that was 20% less than GDS. And the other thing about GDS, the people that currently had the franchise, their bid was actually higher than what we're paying them now. So those were two fairly confusing parts of that bid. There was another bid from a company that was closer to Waste Pro that we ended up going with. But bottom line is, the bid that we got will increase the amount of recycling, will cost the people of Buncombe County less money than we're getting now, and we're going to get better service overall. We believe that most of the people that are working for GDS Republic will get jobs with the new waste carrier when they take over January 1st of 2010. If I didn't think that, I probably would have had a little bit harder time voting for Waste Pro. But when we weighed everything out, it's more important for us to get the best service for Buncombe County at the cheapest price than it is to protect any one company. GDS is headquartered out of Phoenix. Waste Pro is headquartered in Florida, so none of them were local, but there were local people involved that we believe will get a job since they're familiar with the routes and know the people, and we think there's going to be a lot of carryover with the new franchise. So that was a 4-to-1 vote, Commissioner Stanley against, and Commissioner Stanley felt very strongly about the jobs. I disagree with my good friend Bill Stanley in that I believe these folks will have jobs, and if I didn't, that might have been a different vote for me also. The second matter of business that we talked about was getting the city of Asheville in with the 911 headquarters that we have in West Asheville. The matter came before us earlier, and at that point the city of Asheville wanted to get a $2.5 million payment in the event the county backed out of the agreement. We question that, and first of all, we don't intend to back out of the agreement. But even if we did, we question whether that made sense to promise to pay someone that. Because we already have Weaverville and Woodfin in the facility with us, and we're trying to get all the different cities together, all in one place, to handle 911 calls. Because we feel that's the most efficient and best way to provide the service of emergency service. And when there's a blizzard or a flood or something, it's good to have everybody in one room so that they can work together, and they're used to working together. They dropped the requirement that we pay $2.5 million upon a cancellation of the contract, and said we want to get the money from here on out, which is fair, and I think they have a right to request that, and I'm glad that that worked out. So after this agreement is approved by City Council next week, we'll have 4 of the 6 cities in one building together with Buncombe County handling emergency services in a much more efficient and beneficial way for all the people in our county. Because when you have an emergency, you don't care if it's a mine treat or Weaverville or Buncombe County personnel to get there. You want someone there to help you and take care of you. Anticipate the City Council will approve this agreement next week, and then we'll all be in one room, and we'll have a big opening for this because, of course, getting Asheville together with all the other cities and the county is always a momentous event. And more importantly, I think it'll help everybody, whether you're live in or outside of the city, to get better service. Because there may be times where the city of Asheville can provide service to someone that lives outside the city better because of the geography of where they live. So we're trying to spend your taxpayer money. Those were the two main items we had on our agenda. And if you have any questions, please call me or email me. It's lawyer@davidgant.com. And my phone number is 252-28. And on behalf, I enjoy being your chairman. And on behalf of Vice Chair Stanley, Commissioner Peterson, Bailey, and Jones, I thank you for letting us serve you and look forward to hearing from you and moving this county in a progressive, positive manner. Thanks for listening.